Hello, ladies and gents. So as Netflix always likes to do, they love to copyright claim their trailer breakdowns. Nothing gets monetized on Netflix trailers. So what I thought we would do is actually just talk about it here and now. A little bit of a live sort of breakdown, really, because. Hopefully they won't be able to claim this. So I thought we would talk about this. I'm just going to share this over on Twitter. Basically, imagine this is like a live breakdown of the trailer. But I mean, it's just more bait. It's 100% more bait. Sorry that this is late as well. I've got a lot to organise tomorrow. I need to... we're going to a funeral tomorrow, so I'm a little bit busy, basically. So apologies for that. So... let's I've just shared this on Twitter. Right, so how are we all doing first and foremost? Hope we're all well. So why do I say this is more bait? Well, it seems pretty apparent to me actually that this is going to be more bait. Like really apparent. And it's like it's kind of telegraphed actually in the trailer itself. Now the trailer itself is not actually that bad. But they start with He-Man being Savage He-Man. Basically, they sort of start with him anyway. Like, we'll just go through it bit by bit. Fucking Netflix, you better not claim this bloody video. There's no audio, and we're doing it frame by frame. So this is all like, it's Eternia. It's how good it is. Oh, it looks amazing. Also hit that like button on your way in, ladies and gents. Now this, I'm assuming, is actually both powers of Skeletor as well as He-Man there. Which is interesting because as this trailer goes along, like this is obviously subsequently further down the line, because Savage He-Man is probably only going to be in like one episode, the first episode. I bet you anything, he's going to be in one episode, and then somehow Prince Adam manages to find a way to channel the power of Grayskull correctly, because we see He-Man later down the line, but we also see Skelly God as well, which is just total nonsense. But then we see these things floating around, these like powers, and they're like whipping around. It's like, all right, like I like Dragon Ball Z, but are we watching a fucking episode of Dragon Ball Z now? Like, for God's sake. Which is like, fine, whatever. If that's the way you want to do it, sure. Also, ladies and gents, if you want to chime in the conversation as well, please do drop in with super chats there, just so I can kind of see your comment straight away. So anyway, so like I said, this is just the opening of the trailer bit by bit. We'll just go through it. But it is absolutely just more, unequivocally it's more bait. Unequivocally it's more bait. And I tell you, bit by bit, it's more Tila bait. And he was like, it's going to be the most kick-ass fight you've ever seen. Yeah, it's going to last all of like 5 minutes. So obviously we've got the old sorceress there in the background. Apparently she's in a nightgown. She's wearing a nightie. Fine, I guess. And then you got Skelly God walking up here. Like, I mean, cool. Skelly God being Skelly God, that's cool. But then Scareglow turns up in this trailer as well. Like, how? How and why? Cypher Zero, yes, that is exactly the point. So Tila heals Adam after the stabbing. Which is just like, okay, so Tila saves the day because, and I say this in my trailer breakdown, right? So Tila saves the day because she manages to channel the power of the sorceress, right? The power of Grayskull. She becomes the sorceress. So she spends the entire first season, or the part one, she spends the entire part one being this absolutely horrible woman because everyone lied to her. She spends the entire season, part one, whatever, getting people not to tell her who she really is, to only in part two embrace who she is so she can heal Adam. Where's the lesson being learnt there? Where's the lesson being learnt? Where's the character arc? There's no, I'm so sorry everyone, you should have told me who I really am. I'm so sorry for, batting you away. I'm so sorry. I'll embrace being the sorceress. Thank you. You needed to be honest with me. I was wrong. I'm going to heal Prince Adam now. No, there's none of that. It's quite, and this is what I mean. Like, you know, people can shout woke all they like, but let's just break it down on an actual narrative level. Where's the character arc? There isn't one. That's fucking terrible, right? That is actually atrocious. She just suddenly goes, yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm the sorceress now. Cool. Like, whatever. And anyway, and that's very apparent. Like, that's clear to see in this trailer. So Skelly God's there, and that's a cool idea. Skelly God's a cool idea. Frame by frame. There's a lot of frames of black in this trailer, apparently. And then he says, you know, oh, there's only chaos, blah blah blah, power and chaos, etc., etc. I can't play any of this, guys. I can't play any of it because Netflix loves to copyright claim videos. We've got 106 viewers, but only 46 likes. Come on, hit that like button, ladies and gents. Hit that like button. This starts streaming, I think, was it November 23rd? Oh, good God. There's going to be some group therapy about this, I'm telling you now. So, from here, we get... This is you know, we start seeing, you know, man-at-arms, cool. Like, yeah, awesome. This is going to be literally day dot. This will be opening episode. Yeah, man-at-arms. Oh, he's such a beast. Wah! Boom. That's literally episode 1 of part 2. So that's him defeated instantly. Obviously to show how powerful Skelly God is. I get it. I think that's fine. I think that's appropriate. Now, this is one which annoyed me. So Evil Lynn has suddenly just... She's like, I'm the sorceress now. I'm the sorceress. So we're going to have 2 He-Mans and 2 sorceresses, right? So what I mean by that is Evil Lynn's going to be the sorceress. And also Tila's going to become the sorceress. Why is... And He-Man's going to be He-Man again. And then Skelly God's got He-Man's powers. What is this? Is this fucking Iron Man? You know, the first Iron Man? Like, for goodness sake. Utter nonsense. But I think what annoys me about this character... Again, we talk about writing and character arcs and things like that. What character arc has this woman gone through? She was trying to be good in the first one. She was trying to be good. And then all of a sudden she's like... Nah, I'm terrible again. Don't you worry about it. Like, what? What? You got like Stockholm Syndrome or something. Like, for goodness sake. She spent literally the first, you know, half of, you know, part 1 bitching and complaining about Skeletor. To only go, oh, Skeletor's back, I love you. That's bad writing. What are you doing? Terrible. And then obviously she's got, you know, all the men there. Oh, I'm the sorceress now. You will obey me. I like how randomly she's changed makeup when she turns into the sorceress, because that's fine, I guess. And this like, okay, cool. So this will be like episode 1 or episode 2. Apparently she's stripped man-at-arms for some weird reason. Maybe this is a sign of her not wanting to use the powers for evil. Oh, and here's episode 1. Here's Tila coming in to save the day by embracing who she really is. After she spent the whole first, you know, part 1 being an insufferable bitch. Where's the lesson being learned? The lesson is... Here's the lesson. Here's the lesson for Tila. The lesson is quite literally, I can treat people however I want and it doesn't matter. I will still come out on top. Because this is her saving the day by healing He-Man. Oh, that stab wound from Skeletor. Don't you worry, Prince Adam. Don't you worry. I'm going to save the day. There you go. I've saved the day. Because I'm magic and everyone needs to love me. That's bad writing. That's bad writing. It's not like, you know, again, people will complain about being woke and things like that. It's not about it being woke. You know, obviously there is that element there, but let's actually break it down. That's bad writing. It's bad writing. Where's the character arc this woman's gone through? What has she learned? What does that character now feel in universe? What does she know? What's you know, what is she? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And then we go, everyone starts attacking. This will be probably, I don't know, episode 2. Episode 1, episode 2. Oh no, this will be later down the line. No, that'll be episode 1. I think they'll probably lose. And then he'll have to channel He-Man back again. And then again, she's like, I'm the sorceress. Way. Like, why? Why are you now suddenly the sorceress? Like, that, again, it's just bad writing. It's just bad writing. Bad writing. Bad. She doesn't learn anything. She gets whatever she wants. Terrible. She's like, oh, we're going to save the day now. This I don't... Like, is he channeling the power now? Is he getting the power? That almost looks like Evil Lynn's doing something good, but she's not, is she? Let's be honest. So I'm guessing Evil Lynn will probably turn. But then why would Evil Lynn need to turn if Tila takes the power of the sorceress? Why would Evil Lynn need to then turn? I don't think that makes too much sense, really. And then we get the cool thing of, right, you know... So this... I was very confused by this. Like, he's on some building, but then all of a sudden, it's... like in the middle of nowhere. Killing weird, like, oxmen. Sure, fine, whatever. I thought that would have been cooler if you saw him use the power of Grayskull to pierce the veil and go towards, you know, heaven and stuff like that. That'd be awesome. That'd be absolutely awesome. And then, like I said, this will be episode 1. This fight will be episode 1. They said I was like the weird like corpse in the background. Cool. But then he's like, right, yep. That was just the conduit to cool it down. I'm the spark. Cool. But Savage He-Man's only going to be in it for 1 episode. He'll only be in it for the first episode. Or the second one, either or. And this is cool, but this is the bait part. This is all the bait. This is the bait part of it all. I have the power. And then they're all like, how did he cool it down? Blah, blah, blah. Such bait. Such bait. But that's cool. That is cool. But if that's only in 1 episode, like, who cares? I want to see him. I want to see this in multiple episodes. Boom. But again, this kind of weird speed thing that they do. When I then see the same, like, I see dark and light bouncing around the world, I'm like, oh no, they're going Super Saiyan. I just think of Dragon Ball Z. And I don't have an issue with I like Dragon Ball Z, but I don't want Dragon Ball Z elements in Master of the Universe. That's a bit weird. I think, personally. But then what? So, it seems strange as well in this. So this will obviously be episode 1 or episode 2, very early on. Because He-Man then turns up again, but so is Skelly God. But then also, Scareglow's in it. And I'm like, well, where'd Scareglow come from? How are we getting all these things? All these people? Like, what? Like, what is going on here? It's just all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. What? See, there you go. Scareglow. That's Scareglow. Scareglow. What? How's he in it? Oh my god. And then Evil Lynn back as the Sorceress. I'm the Sorceress Supreme. I know that that's a Doctor Strange line. Don't you worry about it, folks. I know. Yeah, there you go. Here's bloody Super Saiyan. Here's Dragon Ball Z. Do you want Dragon Ball Z as part of your He-Man? There you go. What is that? Seriously, that's bad. That is bad. Oh dear, oh dear. And then this is Tila, the sorceress, or the actual sorceress, either or. Oh dear, oh dear. All over the place. All over the place. See, here you go. Skelly God, but then He-Man's there. How? With Battlecat? How? So he's got the sword, but then... Does he have the sword? I'm so confused. How does this make any sense? Oh, it's all bloody bait, isn't it? It's all a load of bait, ladies and gents. And I don't think you're going to do anything which will make that character redeemable now. Tila. She's not going to be redeemable moving forwards because she was so horrible in the first part 1. Is Scareglow there? Oh god, it's just all over the place. Yeah, there you go, bouncing around in the sky. Oh, interesting stuff. I like this line though when he was like, right, get behind. Oh, there is a safe place behind me. I did like that. I thought that was cool. See, that's the He-Man that we know. Yeah, I know it's different parts of the show. I know. But I'm just saying how it doesn't make sense how you can have Skelly God and He-Man both at the same time. Oh, here you go. Woman at Arms. Just to really... There you go. Just to cap it off, we've got Woman at Arms. There's nothing wrong with it, but you just know why they added it in. It's like, yeah, there you go. Very funny. Very, very funny. It almost looks like Skelly God calls on Scareglow somehow to create all these shadow beasts. I'm guessing. But does that make any sense? I don't know. Yeah. That's cool. He carves the shape of an H, you know, for He-Man into the beast. That's cool. I like that. Cool. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I just think it's more bait. Undeniably, it's going to be more bait. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Again, there you go. Scareglow. Like, what? Anyone with a good explanation, I'd love it. I'd love to hear it. So, I just thought we'd do a sort of a live breakdown of it, really. Just to discuss it, because Netflix loves to copyright claim any videos done on stuff. So my current video is copyright claimed out the wazoo, unfortunately. Because that's just what happens, isn't it? So, I thought we'd do that. See what you guys thought of it as well. What do you guys think of the actual trailer? Obviously, I can't show the proper trailer, but would love to hear your thoughts on it. Ah, such a shame. That would have been a good video. People would have liked that. Never mind. So what do you guys think then? Good? Yay or nay? Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to watch it, and I hope everyone else enjoys it. I don't want it to be bad. I do think it's more bait. I do think it's more bait. Girls get it done. Richard Shepherd, yeah. Woman at Arms. That's even better. Good one, yeah. Why we need She-Man when we have She-Ra. Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because you'll never have She-Ra suddenly, you know, having a man as the ultimate sort of leading point of view character. Sad. Very, very sad. I think the trailer is the first half of the first episode and the last half of the last video cut together to ping off nostalgia. I agree. That's quite a good one, actually. That is a good one. Yeah, first half of the first episode and the last half of the last episode cut together. I like that as a suggestion. I think that's really accurate. I actually really think that's accurate. I think you're onto it there. Massively onto it. No news on the live action movie, unfortunately. Sadly. So yeah. Shame, shame, shame. Yeah, not sure there's much else I can really sort of go into here, to be honest. What is the bait? I have Netflix. Why wouldn't watch it? If it sucks, I have something to bitch about. Yeah, true. True. Well, the bait is to get you to watch it, I guess. To spend time on it. To be like, oh, here you go. Here's the bait and switch. I think that's the point. You know, bait and switch anyway. Anyway, ladies and gents, just real quick thoughts on He-Man Master of the Universe Revelations Part 2. Yeah, not much else to really go into. Leave your thoughts in the chat down below. All that good stuff. Hit this video with a like. And please do share it. Would really appreciate it. But that being said, I'm signing out now. Take care.